Well, apparently I had my hands in my pockets, and that's a no-no on television. Johnny made a huge deal out of it.
Very casual.
Show it to you in super slow-mo. When you screw up on the post-game show, you go to the penalty box. And I'm a man of my word. Johnny, you've been in here before?
I have.
You're forced to wear these ridiculous glasses, which I can't see, but I will do the highlights from the penalty box because I'm a man of my word and I honor the system that we've established. Let's get to the highlights. Now, can I read this? Speaking of in the penalty box, Av's in there in the first 30 seconds. Bolduc, watch him right in the middle, just a great shot.
I mean, the release on this shot from the bumper position is so ridiculous. Reminiscent of his goal at Ball Arena a few weeks ago, and man, that's a tough start for the Avs. Give up a power play goal less than a minute in.
A few minutes later, we just showed you this. Great save here by Mackenzie Blackwood on Buchnevich. Could have been 2-0 in the first 4.5 minutes.
Exactly, and this save at that time would have put the Blues up 2-0, but Mackenzie Blackwood, look at that, 6'4", stretching out, full stretch. Beautiful save on Buchnevich.
Now 7.5 in. Jake Neighbors, he's been red hot for the Blues lately. In front, 7-hole.
This happened too often through the game. You can see Devon Toews here, takes a high stick, loses his stick. Puck remains in the zone, and I said it, happened too often throughout the game where a Blues player was wide open in the slot, and Neighbors, a quick little backhand, beats Blackwood. You can see Toews here, he's hunched over in pain, and slot was wide open.
Building buzzing. They've won 11 in a row. Tough start to the second period here as well. Somebody just missed assignment. We talked about this in the open, and Buchnevich wide open, right in front, boom, 3.
Well, Makar gets his pocket picked. He tries to get back, but Snuggerud makes a beautiful pass over to Buchnevich, and that is far too much time for somebody that is an adept goal scorer.
Well, later, Blues back on the power play. Pretty clear the Avs don't have their best stuff here tonight. Bolduc taking his time and fires it.
Avs get a little lost here. You can see Lindgren not overly comfortable going out past the hash marks as a D-man, but similar spot as his first goal. Bolduc, what a shot.
Avs have to kill a penalty. Get a little momentum here. Watch O'Connor with the pressure. Tackle down. You can see his buddy Colton right in front. Sweet hands, backhand. They're right back in this, Johnny.
Well, LOC with the pressure, and Letty blows a tire. O'Connor gets his head up, and Colton going to the net hard. Binnington tries to read it with a poke check, but Colton, salty little move around Binnington and gets it over the goal line before the net goes flying off from Foxa.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Miles Wood, Kiwi Ranta, Charlie Coyle. Love the effort. Love how Miles Wood drives right to the net.
Charlie Coyle's looked really good the last few games, and it was only a matter of time before he started getting on the score sheet consistently. This is a beautiful pass. Miles Wood, back-to-back games with a goal.
All right, so it made it interesting, Johnny. We go to the third period, kind of late in the game. You pull Blackwood. McKinnon, watch this, just boop, gets a little deflection, and all of a sudden it's 3-4.
Yeah, McKinnon with a really quick little wrist shot. They were doing this a lot tonight, and as we mentioned, the St. Louis D try and block those wrist shots, and for Justin Falk, this is a, I believe, own goal through Binnington's 5-hole.
All right, so 30 seconds to go, just desperate, trying to get it in, coughed up by Lehkonen. This puck has eyes, gets a little turn, and it goes in.
Avs pressed there at the end. They had some opportunities, just never really could get fully set up, and this one was a spinner off the post and in. All of a sudden, you think the game is over,
It's
but
not over.
It's not over.
Sam Malinsky. Riker was talking about his shot. It is lethal. That's going to be fun to watch in the playoffs.
That's a heavy wrist shot, and you can see St. Louis, 2 guys going down to block it, and Malinsky picks the corner. Binnington never has a shot. This is right up top shelf, past the glove of Jordan Binnington.
Avs on their way back. Tough loss tonight in St. Louis. Take a look at tonight's stats, brought to you by your local Chevy dealer. Power play the difference here tonight. Blues found the back of the net on their first 2. Avs couldn't get it done.